Good evening, Internet. Hello to the two viewers who have jumped on nice and quickly, and everybody else who might be watching this post-recording or streaming. Might just turn that music down. Something different for a start. Now, I am in the P-40. So this is the Big Radials P-40. I have not yet flown this. I have not yet tested it. I bought it this afternoon, and I'm just going to go for it. So first flight, shakeout flight, couple of hours, why not? So we have a Tupolev 144 that seems to be a favourite of spawning in on whatever airport I spawn in. I will show where I am going. So I'm using an RAAF livery. Let's move that out of the way, thank you. See if we can get that under the camera there. Alright, Luke, hello governor. He says, driver the bus, hey skipper. G'day guys. Now, where we're flying from is the tip of Australia. So this is right up the top of Queensland. We're going to go, I think that's Thursday Island there, and then we're going to make our way across. Hang on, I had this on Google Maps a moment ago. Moa Island, which is right next to Buddha Island, and then we're going to make our way up onto, I think it's Duan Island, which is a tiny one right in here. Yeah, whoops. Oh no, we're on the big island. Okay, so that's Salbai, I think it is. And then I'm basically going to make my way up and around the coast and back down to, I think it's Jackson International Airport, Port Moresby there. I think it's Jackson. Let's have a look. I'll go zoom in again. Jackson's plural, that is, International Airport. Alright, Port Moresby. I have flown into there myself. But I flew from Sydney and in a much more comfortable plane. So without further ado, let's get this back around where I can see it, thank you. I might actually zoom in a fraction. Now, I've got 65% fuel. I have read only the tiny bit of the manual. Oh, didn't like me moving around on Google there, did it? Stream Health was saying it got a bit poor, but it seems to be running okay. So we'll give this a try. Now, there's a whole bunch of ways to start this up. Oh yeah, that one gets nice and loud. But I'm going for the auto start, so let's see if it will actually work. Yeah, there you go. Love that. A cheat's way of doing it. Now, you can press all the buttons. The manual for this does give you a full rundown of everything to press, which is pretty cool. It does say, though, that if you get the light come on here, you're overheating and you need to cool down pretty quick. And I believe this is made by an Australian group, so bigradials.com. I think someone said it was Australian. Going back through their website, saying there's plenty more to come. Another awesome Australian flight sim was Flying Iron. Okay, so the Spitfire was Australian. So I'm guessing when they say another awesome flight sim developer, maybe not. Maybe they're just saying that Flying Iron's the Australian. But either way, I'm using the Australian livery. So, without waiting too much longer, it looks like we've got a flight plan. I really don't know if this will turn or if I need to go out in the dirt here. Oh yeah, that's alright. Oh wait, we've got to go up through the trees to get to the airport. Oh, it's alright. I think I'm going to have to take the Tupolev out of my folder because it seems to be spawning. Max, mate, you join later, eating something right now? Yep, that's cool. If you guys are like really interested in chatting on this flight, as in voice chat, look, let me know and I'll jump into a channel. At the moment I'm finding that not being in channel is giving me plenty of internet to do everything I need to here. and so I'm using home internet again, not mobile data, which I've had to swap over to many a time because my home internet just suffers. How about this, eh? We've got a taxi out through the trees. I've never been in an airport like this. If you're interested in the flight plan, it's on my Discord under announcements. What's it like inside? Oh, that would be pretty hard. Let's open the canopy. Can't really poke my head out. I'm going pretty slow in the dirt. Where's that go? Don't tell me I've got to go all the way around to get to there. 0.8. Yeah, maybe. That looks like a dirt road, although I'm on the dirt here. Alright, look, I'll follow the blue line. Oz Flight Simmer, mate. G'day. I have, I've gone out and bought myself a new plane. Look at this thing. Oh, I better not go too fast. I certainly don't want to cook it, like park it somewhere on the end of the runway while I go and make a cup of coffee and not open up the cowling. Not that I'm having a go at you there, Oz. I saw a video that popped up on my feed today too. The interview with you and the company you do your flying with the Sling. Can't remember the name of the company now. I have to look back at my feed. But the guy that came out to your place and you showed him off the VR and stuff, that was pretty cool. You scare all the squirrels in the forest. We don't have squirrels in Australia. All the drop bears have eaten them all. I kid. Up here was probably the dingoes. Or the goannas or the cassowaries. Man, if you come across a cassowary, you'll know it. GoFly, yes, GoFly. There you go. Good plug for GoFly. Did they ever take up the virtual VR system at their service? Like, did they set something up? Or I guess they only interviewed, or only put that video up 3 months ago, so... Oh, Luke saw that too. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Let's say your streaming room's probably changed just a little bit since then, since you've now got a new computer set up. Oh, look at this. Now I'm 0.95 away from my runway point. I think it took me to the other end of the grass strip. Wait, I haven't got lights on. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Love it. Hey, there's a tree. Who planted a tree in the taxiway? Oh, that was close. Ah, yes, revamping it now. Cool. I'm moving out of my man cave tomorrow. I'm going to move into the house for winter and redo the man cave up. So I'm going to go back to one... oh yeah, it's totally changed. Yeah, I'm going to go to one screen and a laptop for a while. Let's see if we can get a different view here. How far do they want me to go? 0.88 or 880 meters. Why is it taxiing me here? Not in use. Right. I probably should actually tune in. Is there actual traffic here? Ooh. Okay, maybe I should have announced my taxiing before I did. Oh no, there is a concrete strip here. So I am right smack at the top of Australia. So this is... Oh, you know what, I don't know what it's called again. Cape something or other. Four drivers know it. What do they call that again? Right at the top of Australia. Oh, it's just got the national park. I actually don't remember the name of it now. What I need is a Queenslander. Have you done a video of your man cave? No. On my Discord, I've got a few pictures and stuff about how I built it up. But I'm going to tear down the desk, which you can't see at the moment. But all these shelves and stuff in the background are staying. I custom made all the shelving. The cupboards underneath, I custom made the doors. They are concrete formboard wood that I actually custom cut and put in to get them done. I'm going to get them wrapped. So the bench is actually wrapped in carbon fiber vinyl wrap. Max says I'm sweating here. He's talking about winter. Yeah. Tasmania, maybe with an S. You might be able to find it, but we can handle Taz with a Z. No, but I'm going to make some videos. So what I might do is I'm contemplating doing the membership thing myself, and I may make the Man Cave build part of membership exclusive stuff, because I've got a race cockpit next to me. I've got two of them. One's going into the house, and that's what I'm going to sit on for a while. For 3 months, basically. I've got till September 9th, I think, and then my wife's got a friend coming, and because I'm going to be in the guest room, I've got to be out. So, I mean, that happens. Alright, thank you. Let's try not to tip over the nose. Okay, so announcing takeoff, departing straight out. Yep, I'll take that, thank you. Not that there's anybody else here. I'm sure this would be good in VR. Now when I get around to chatting in VR and I can look down, I will do that, but at the moment I didn't check my flaps. I think take 20 seconds to go down, was it? 2 flaps? I don't know. This is my first flight in this, so I have no idea. Oh, sorry, yes, looks kind of cool with a Z in it. Yeah. See how much torque steer there is in this. Try to actually take off without... there you go, there's your torque steer. Whoa! Okay. There's crash 1. Let me just make sure that I am on modern and not legacy. I don't think I changed it back. Flight model, modern. Okay. There's one ruin. Don't feel so bad now, do you, Oz? I think it's too much flaps, to be honest. And I think what I might need to do, at least I'm not on a grass strip the whole time, but I don't know what the deal was with that. Is my trim set? There we go, cool. Alright, drive the bus, oh boy, this will be fun. Yeah, first time using it, not even practiced. I'm kind of thinking I wouldn't mind being inside so I can... I just need to get that tail up. There's the torque steer, thank you. Right, okay, now that I know that it's going to pull back, I could probably... Whoa. It wants to lift. Alright, and we are up. Okay, all it took was one go to work out that, hey, I got a wicked pull. We'll take those gear up, thank you. Oh, look at that, eh? Oh my god, we're up. So apparently you lose hydraulics, you ain't going to keep those landing gear down because there's no locks. Okay, I did read the manual just a little bit. I know I didn't on the Stearman yesterday, and some people were telling me how to change stuff, which was cool. Alright, that's the first airport that we are taking off from, which is Kogan. Concrete strip. Look, I don't know if that's necessarily correct. I'll take those flaps up, thank you. And I do need to get back to... Why do I even have a waypoint? Because my map should be heading 001. Okay, well, let's follow that road up. That looks about right. So almost directly north. We're going to find ourselves on the coastline. Alright, now we're looking straight. Whew. Okay, so back that off. I've got 65% fuel. We might just trim this down. Now I wonder if it's anything like the Stearman, who happens to have a hidden autopilot. Nope. Okay. There's no autopilot on it, but it is fairly steady, which is quite nice. I still don't know why I have a waypoint. I don't even have waypoints turned on. At least I didn't think so. Get ourselves over the coast. I might put my VFR back on map so those who have just rocked up and checking it out can see where we're heading. Cape York, that's it. Cape York Peninsula. So we're almost right at the top of it already. It's where people go forward driving to try and get to the very top point of the mainland of Australia. Max says, tail draggers are hard, glad that I'll spawn in the air. Yeah, they're interesting. That's what it is. Alright, we're going to head 001. Follow the line up. Now, I don't know if there's necessarily going to be a lot of beautiful flyby scenery shots unless I can keep this level. Oh, let's get that Xbox controller. There we go. Left. And I'm guessing that my taxi lights that I saw... No, it's still on. Okay, I was going to say... It has turned off, but I can still see it poking down there. Whoop. Fly straight, Brett. Alright, now, where is my taxi light? There we go, thank you. Wing fuselage, tail, horn, radio, lights, retract. Landing lights, there we go, thank you. Alright. Do you know, it's much easier when you actually look at the PDF that comes with a file and read some of the stuff. I actually knew that there were some of those things. I have to make a Beaver that have a third de Havilland plane then. Yeah, I've got a Beaver de Havilland, both one with wheels and Amphib FSX that I converted. Another quality Aussie product. Methinks we may need to practice landing, Skipper. I've never flown it, let alone landing it. Where did this cloud come from? Hello. Thank you. Looks like I'm going to go through this next one too. I think I'll go around that. I still don't know why I got a waypoint on. Please go away, waypoint. I didn't turn you on. I actually turned you off. Let's have a quick look. General data, no, it's assistance, isn't it? Hang on, let's go back. Assistance. Navigation aids. I got taxi ribbon. Fauna markers. You know what? I'll turn that off. I don't know if there's going to be any other animals here. I'll just stick with a ribbon because I don't know some of these airports, so no, it's still there. Max says everybody can fly, land and take off, just a few. Tail draggers, they are interesting, yeah. I don't have the Corsair that Shane from Ozflight Simmer was showing off how difficult it was to take off under full damage circumstances. But I wouldn't mind giving it a try eventually too. If they can land a C-130 on a carrier, you can land this thing, Brett. Yeah, but you want to land it, like, successfully. Let me quickly show you what happens if you have a hydraulic issue, which I don't think I have turned on. But this is the PDF picture of what happens when you try and land with no hydraulics, because there's no lock on the wheel. Your wheels will collapse underneath you. So, yay! Alright, where did my VFR go? There we go, thank you. Right, I'm guessing when I get to YKUB, it probably will update that waypoint marker that is floating around the screen. unfortunately. Alright, we're doing almost 300 mile an hour. That's alright. If it doesn't flip upside down, that's a success to me. Look, if I do a 360 spin, like a flat spin, yeah. Corsair's still my fave. Once you get it, really nice to fly. I haven't got it yet, but I got the Spitfire, and I obviously got this one. I got the Coronado YMF5. I got the DC Designs F15. Besides all my FSX stuff and the free stuff, so the payware stuff I've got, there's this, and I think there's another, and I can't remember what it is, but the Corsair probably is one of my favourite. I do have 4 or 5 FSX versions already installed. I'm just going to trim this up a fraction here and watch where we're going. If it doesn't flip us, so I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, you know what? That'd make a good sound file to have. I've got a Star Wars soundboard somewhere. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's get some music going as well. Let's have a look at outside. Kind of wish that waypoint thing at the end of the airport. Is that because I flipped over? That's where we took off. But it won't disappear. Oh, we're leaning. Drive the bus, you and me both. Yeah, I guess the only issue with buying planes, like my wife doesn't know I bought this today. Just check to see if she's watching. No, she's busy packing because she's going away over the weekend. So lots of streaming this weekend, all different times. She doesn't know I bought this because I now have a separate YouTube PayPal account. So money from separate bank account for money that I can use my own Brett Plays PayPal, so that we're keeping them separate. So that way it doesn't actually get used up out of our savings account. Which has happened for the last few months. Are we going to sit we're actually sitting on autopilot? It kind of looks like that. Either that or it flies really smooth. Alright, hands off controlled, and there you go, it's changing. What are we doing? Climbing? Okay. So far I'm impressed. Besides my flatten the cockpit. I'll join now. Alright. Anybody else is welcome to come and join. Let's turn a little bit. Where are we? 353. It does look good. How fast are we going? 242 knots. Too fast to have the window open, I guess. Now I am using the RAAF livery that came with it. I have noticed there's also some other liveries that, other viewpoints you can get. Luke's saying I'd love to join, but I'll be there next weekend. Yeah, no, that's cool. We'll do the aircraft carrier muck around, some landing practice stream, probably on the weekend multiplayer flyout, and I might end up going back and doing some BeamNG again. I might even do some this weekend. A bit of muck around. Look at the top of Cape York. I'm sure it's a Cape York Peninsula, isn't it? And why do we still have that? Hey, there we go. We got a Max. Max looks like he's got the black and white stripes. So I'm guessing that would be a US. Yeah, so back to the man cave. 100%, oh, it does twist over. 100% looking at rebuilding my man cave as part of a trying to make it more stream friendly. So what can you see in the background? You can see my big Lego head that my wife bought at a discount store. Do you know what? We're still almost at 100% engine. I might back that off. Oh, I thought I went to 65% fuel. I might have only gone 50%. Oops. Oh yeah, because I respawned in. Ah, man. Alright, well I might end up having to land at the next airport and top up, because we do have a skip across the water from one country to the next, and that's probably going to chew up. What are we doing? We are descending. I'll take some trim there, thank you. 353 still. It's quite a nice plane. I know, you got the British. Of course, yeah, the black and white. I know, the US had black and white on those too, didn't they? It does look pretty cool. Are you in a Spitfire? You are. I was going to say, hang on. That's not a P-40. That's a Spitty. Very cool. Well, we do keep leaning over to the left. I'd say that's the torque on the motor. I may have to trim there. That's cool. Hey, we're still descending. What's going on? Oh, because I backed off too much. Okay. Keep it in the green, Brett. Keep it in the green. What did I do? Oh, oh. I've already mucked this up. What happened there? Okay, now trim's working. So it looks like I've turned off my engine. How did I do that? Thought I had fuel on both sides. Stu, hi all. G'day mate. I've already killed the engine. Are you kidding? What did I do? I just backed it off and I took it down too low. Alright. Didn't read the whole instructions, did you, Brett? Okay, fuel's on both. I might have backed it off too much. We might have to do a beach landing and get this thing restarted. That's going to muck up my flight already. Haven't even got to the first airport. It's that little island, right? No, it's beyond that island straight ahead. Oh, it's bam, 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 mayday, mayday, mayday. Yeah, I think so. Now, what I might do is I might actually do a beach landing here. I might end up doing a bit of a right and see if we can get a straight line there. Can use all our hydraulics. Can we get this going again? All I did was backed off. So we've got no throttle at all. Can't even hit my magnetos. I don't know if I want to start again because it's already going to be at, whoa, I cannot pull up any higher. Oh, he's crashed it. There's 2 for 2. Alright. Now, why won't it start? Did I turn a battery off or something? Alright, we're starting up. No. What have I done wrong? Fuel. I'm checking the fuel. Oh, we're on center. No, we're on left. Right, okay, so is that a bug? Because, okay, that's what it is, 100%. See how it says both? But only the fuel came out of the left. Alright, so... we've used up only the left. So I wonder if they've... okay, well, you know what? Let's put it on right, left, magnetos off. Well, this is magnetos. Oh, this is not fuel? Wait, where's the fuel? Hang on. At least I've worked out what's going on. I didn't turn the fuel over. I thought it was automatic. We will learn this plane. Ignition switch for... yep, okay, so that's for both. Alright, what we'll do is we'll get our fuel back up here. So there's... oh, that's my 65%. Right, so I thought I already had it on... there's my fuel tank. Off. Front wing, rear wing, fuselage. Do I have to turn that the whole time? Yeah, okay. Alright, we've learned something. That's a mag... yeah, I realise that now. But we were on left only tank, so... where do we move our mouse? Has to sit right about there. But why was it on off? Is this mag or... I'll take a bath in the water. Alright. We're learning. I crashed it, but we're learning. You wouldn't let me up in a plane. Alright, fuel... where's the switch from one to the other? Okay. Map, lever, canopy, blah blah blah, propeller throttle safe. Gear lever flaps. Hang on, let's have a bigger look at that. That's elevator trim, thank you. So when you have a look at your manual, maybe have a little bit more of a read than a glance. Fuel gauge shows remaining capacity, thank you. I want the switch. Ignition switch magnetos, thank you. Suction load radiator, carburetor, hydraulic pressure, flaps. At least I got hydraulic pressure while I was doing that. Startup. Ignition. Fuel booster pump on. Startup, thank you. Alright, climb, cruise. I don't find anywhere there... oh, there we go. Fuel selector. Approach. Fullest tank. Yeah, where's the fuel selector? There's only 2 times this thing says use fuel selector. So I'm guessing this is the fuel selector because it doesn't actually, the manual doesn't mention where it is. So what we'll do is we will give this a try. Now, did I put a park brake on? I don't know. What's a manual? A manual is something you read after you can't get it working. If you've ever played with a DVD player, or if you're old enough for me, a VCR player, the manual is something... whoa. Something you... hello? Is turning way too sharp here. Alright, come on. Straight line, thank you. Something you read after you can't get it working or you have broken it, so... I reckon just buy it and give it a go. Oh man, get the wheel. Thank you. Can we get up in the air? Just. No, we're going to splash. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought I was so in the water there. Alright, can I have my gear up please? Oh man. One wheel down. Alright, we're heading the right way. Okay, cool, thank you. And I need the flaps up a bit, thank you. Get a bit of speed. Oh my god, I thought I was in the water. Right, yeah. So, where was that? Manual. Oh man, yeah. Blame it on the bug. There's no bug. It was me. Alright. Life of a streamer, hey? So, what else did I miss in the comments? Takeoff is easy. Yeah. Try that on grass with dirt and stuff and sand. Center of gravity is a bit at the front, but it's okay. Yeah, I've noticed that. But once you get going, decent speed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's make sure we can look at our fuel. Do they only have the one gauge? It does. So let's trim this up a little bit so that we're right. Now if yes I can. So if I turn this, does my fuel change? No. Is that my center of gravity? Rear wing, fuselage, front wing. Can't change the center of gravity like that. Parents still have a VCR downstairs underneath the 4K TV and Blu-ray player. No idea why. To watch the old kids tapes, that's what it is. Before CD consoles, yeah. Okay. I'm off track already. Got to keep an eye on the fuel. So, where are we taking it from? We're taking it from the center. Okay. So, I am on rear wing. So, if I now take it there. There you go. That's one. I'll tell you what though. No matter which one you take it from, it's thirsty. Oh, not that way. Don't use a rolly ball that way. Alright. And there's no way to do all of them. I guess that's probably the way they had it. Alright, so I'm going to have to do probably a bit of managing the fuel from one to another as we fly. Now what are we, 7,000 feet? I reckon that's high enough. I had that trim up while I was flying. Alright, Stu. Big box, say a VHS on it. Yeah. I've probably got a couple around the house still. Don't have a lot of VHS anymore though. Hey, I got rid of that marker point. I guess all it took was to crash land. Alright, so Thursday Island I think this was called, wasn't it? Yeah, Thursday Island. No, this is Prince of Wales Island. Thursday Island's this tiny little one in here. And then we got Kerry Island. And that's Horn Island. The one that's all round. I don't know why it's called Horn Island. Well, going off a line again. Are we still climbing? Yes we are. Thank you. Take that. Let's get that back on. Thank you. Oh, it definitely pulls over to the left. Am I taking up too much fuel from one side or the other? Maybe. Look at them all called center. Center, center, and center. I don't actually know what that means. How am I supposed to know? Is it left, right, and see, what is this? This is fuselage, rear wing, front wing. So I'm guessing it's taking it from the left and right from the front of the wings and the rear of the wings. So is that split in between? Alright, where's that Spitfire? Did you ever go for a splash in that Spitfire? M1P. Why does it come up as M1P, I wonder? And there seems to be a hole in the side of my plane. Is that for air pressure? Or what is that for? Well, alright, YKUB. I think I'm going to have to keep pressing this to work out. So 50%. If I swap back and start equalizing these like that, still using up a fair chunk of fuel. Let's back it off. Alright, first airport is on that little island straight ahead. It's a very nice aircraft though. I do like the World War II aircraft. Makes me think I need to get into IL-2 again, just make some videos, and or just have some fun flights. I don't know about the combat stuff. Not necessarily good enough for that. These days, I don't think my reaction's quite like it was back in early days, although they're probably a lot more realistic now. Oh, wait, have you changed the same plane? Whoop. I think you have. Switch to the P-40. Alright, cool. Now, is there a way of looking at my fuel and working out? So that says under 60%. Is that because that's the fuel tank I'm now using? 59%. Yeah, okay. And what was my center? 47%. Right. I reckon we might make it to the next airport. The hole is your aircon. I can't see it down here, but yeah, okay. An outlet valve. Wait, is that my fuel as well? Oh, right, hang on. Why have we got a fuel? Did that fall down the ground? 50%, right, okay, so there's a fuel gauge there. Oh, did I read that there were 3 fuel gauges? Is there 3 fuel gauges? And if so, where's the third one? So 1, 2. How do I find out the next one? And how do I just put it on all so I can manage? Auto constant speed. There's an auto constant speed. Okay. I will learn how to fly this, but probably not by the time I finish this. I don't see. Thank you. I don't see the third fuel tank. P-40 has wing lights. Yeah. Down on your left panel. Can't remember which one, but you can actually go down. Hang on, let's see if we can. Down, there we go. Landing lights down, you can actually put that one there. Yeah, you can get pilot heat on too. I don't plan on going anywhere that's going to freeze at the moment. Not where we are, but I'm going to run out of fuel if I keep veering off course like this. Alright. We're definitely going up and down here. Let's ease that back up. Okay, so where we are heading now. Can we get some trim up there, thank you. Yep. Okay, so away from Wednesday Island, Thursday Island, going over Badu and Moa, I think it is. That's what it's called. Let's just shove this back on screen so you guys can see. There we go. Now there is an airport that we can fly over. Hello, Max. That does look pretty cool. I've definitely got a pointy nose on these things. Alright, next, so Sabai Island. So from Kuban to Sabai is 019. I'm going to put my marker on there so I can see where that is. Alright. Yeah, we definitely need air conditioning here. Top of Australia, this far up north, near Papua New Guinea, it gets pretty warm. Alright, can we level this out, please? Thank you. Alright, let's go and have another look at these fuel tanks. We are descending again. Let's trim the back up. Okay, so this fuel tank is not going down. This one is not going down. But I bet the other one is. Yeah, 42%. Wrong way. Thank you. Well, at least we found out where the fuel is. iBot says, I remember going to these islands on one of my first ever journeys in Flight Sim. Went from Papua New Guinea to Cairns. Yeah, it's a long flight there, especially if you're in a prop plane. But if you are landing on these, now the one over to the right there is the one I've got the marker on. Probably should actually get closer to my flight plan. I wonder if there's a way of putting all three tanks on at the same time. So I can see I'm 45% there. Am I 45% on? Oh, I wouldn't even close to average 45%. It says 44%. Maybe it's 44% overall. Well, I did like 20 hops. It was about 700 nautical miles in total. Yeah. Can't remember how far this was. How many mile? I think I saw it in kilometers. It's a fair bit. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Alright, I'll take off the now I'm still trying to find out where it says to run all the fuel. They've got all their gauges set up. Oh man, it really does pull to the right. I may need to potentially trim that over. Mission gears, what is that showing? Gear and flap position indicator. Right, yep, no, we don't want that one. Manifold pressure. Fuel usage shows remaining capacity of a fuel tank in percentage. There are 3 fuel gauges on the tomahawk, one on the main panel and the floor mounted ones for both wing tanks. Hey, there we go. Oh, I did it again. I pressed home on the wrong. There's that there. Okay. So there's 2 fuel. Oh, there's the other one. So what you need to do is like lean forward. So now I can see that one's actually starting to get a little bit lower. Right. They all seem to be sitting around 30%. Alright. What's our altitude? Let's have a look without looking from outside. 9,000, and we are still climbing. I'll just trim that back down a little, thanks. 9,000 is probably high enough for this. Alright. And our heading is... that compass is a little bit harder to read. Let's see if we can get in closer. 20, I guess. What are we supposed to be doing? 19, was it? Yeah. We're actually doing pretty good. For a change. How you doing back there, Max? You fiddling around with those fuel tanks, move them in and out? I'm guessing I'm on the one in the dash because what's that, fuselage? Yeah, alright, so now I'm understanding it. If I go to right wing, front wing, and I leave fuselage so I can see just how close we're getting when we get near the end there. Because monitoring the ones on the floor, I might let them go out first. So I'm guessing those things on either side of the gauges of the machine gun mount. So this is... oh, no way. Hang on, what is this? Landing tips. Show and hide takeoff tips. No way. Oh, that's pretty cool. Inside, what is that one? It doesn't say. RTDM flaps. Gear stick grip. Show and hide the stick grip. Oh, it didn't say that in the manual. I didn't read it all. Oh, look at that. There you go. That's for the civilian version. Pretty impressive. Oops, and he got himself off flight path again. So altitude still at 9.5 now. We did climb there a bit. Alright. Having a bit of fun looking around. Learning what is in the aircraft. Don't mind this one. Are you back in a Spiddy? Or did you change liveries? Yeah, back in the Spiddy. Must have liked the Spitfire instead. I keep changing my direction here. Gonna end up off flight. So I'm guessing that outside all my gauge and stuff, fuel is overall. No. Yeah. That's why when we ran out on the left tank, is what it says up in the fuel thing, it still said it had a fuel on the outside. That's why I didn't know I was running out there. Now I'm guessing when I start using this in VR, it'll be a lot better. You just have to lean down and read these things. Whoa, that's a bit hard when I move around. 25%. Oh, I went outside. That's not what I wanted. How do I go forward? There we go. You're over 25, but I think I'm using this one here. Okay. I'm going to use up the other one. Can't read it the whole time anyway. I feel more comfortable in my own planes. Yeah, so you've modified the Spiddy to be comfortable for what you like. It's only the two of us. Two warbirds. Nobody else coming in. Okay. Now, what it'll come down to is just how far further shall I go before landing. Is there likely to be fuel at YSII? Yeah, it might be. I'm doing it again. It always leans over. You can't take your hand off the stick for very long. Yeah, I think I might land at YSII and fuel up because I think it'll be a while before we get to the next. Yeah, I think I'd rather not test fate. Is there local traffic? No. Select runway. What's going to be easiest, 30 or 12? Probably 30. It's either one way or the other. 12 will be coming in from over the water. Let's do that. Full stop landing, I think is what we're going to do. And I'll announce my position here. We need someone with a bomber. Yeah, we need someone that actually has a bomber that works. After they, Microsoft did their number on the propeller planes and mucked up a bunch of them. This does look good. Alright, so I can definitely back off the engines and not worry about running out of fuel there. Alright, where was I looking? That's below 25, that's on 25, that's above 25. We've actually got plenty of fuel to keep going, but can't guarantee to get a fuel stop beyond this, because I think this is actually an Australian island, even though it's right next to it. Yeah, sorry, I had to do something. Lancaster would look good. It would look good. I did look at my Lancaster again today, and I probably will try and do the fix file on it and get it going again. If I do get it working, I'll let you know. B17. Oh, does the B17 work? Oh, he's in one now. Although he seems to be falling to the water. I don't know if that's started. If you wait a bit on B17. Wait a bit. Yeah. I'll actually land here. So how far were we away before? 21 miles. Okay. What did I say? Over the water. Alright. Just keep an eye on those fuel tanks. We're at below 25. I can't actually read that one down there, so don't turn them off, Brett. We'll move them around. We're going to swap them around back and forth, especially to the ones I can actually read. I'm going to do what I haven't done properly yet, other than my crash into the ground. I'm going to actually try and land this thing. There you go. That ought to be fun. Land a tail dragger. But not crash land. At least that's not the plan. Did you see the guy replying to our messages? Yeah. He still had trouble with it. I haven't actually done it. Something issue importing. I tried to help him. I don't have the Lex importer with me. 250 is May here. Max. Oh. 250. I'm only doing 199. I did inform the plane doesn't work after the recent update, but I'm not sure. No, that's right. He's found the how to do the air file thing, and I think he's trying to do that as well. but I went through all the other stuff and that worked, but it's still not necessarily working because of the airfile problem. Probably. Mine won't start either. It's a shame because I paid money for that. Although I paid money for the CJ 700 and 500. So it's the CJR. And I have not yet been able to successfully fly it. Other than my first get a thumbnail for a stream, I'll give it a test and then I'll go fly it. Did the thumbnail, went to do the stream failed. The plane had mucked up in between. So I don't know whether I installed something else. So what I might do is I might take everything off. Hey, there we go, stew and on fry here. Alright, cool. Look at that B-17, that's awesome. Alright, I might do a sighting fly over. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for here. Now that land in front of us is Papua New Guinea. This island here, I believe, is still part of Australia. Look how close they are. I mean, technically Papua New Guinea was part of Australia too, at one stage. Part of a colony from Australia. Been here by myself, not to this part of Papua New Guinea, but I've been to Port Moresby. I've been up into Mount Hagen, up in the highlands. Oh, there it is there. Okay, now I see it. It really does come in out over the water, so I think I'll do a left bank and do a circle, but we'll excuse me, we'll just look for a flag if we can. I think it's too high here. Doesn't need a flag. I don't think we're going to necessarily be getting a tailwind there. Alright, let's hold the stick there. Let's have a look at the fuel. We're fine, thank you. Take some gear, thank you. Can't even see the airport anymore. It's in amongst those trees, isn't it? So apparently it's 20 seconds for the gear to come down. I can use that, thank you. Take a couple of levels of flaps. I've really slowed it down there. That's not cool. I think once the music stopped, I could hear just how much my engine is not working. I was like, oh no. Alright, let's see if we can get 3 from 3 or not. Where to land? At the airport. Follow me in if you want. Holy schmoly, I'm going to have to sit up in the high chair. Oh no, splash! There's no lift! Are you kidding, Brett? Let's try that again. I don't start though straight out. So what I'll do is I'll pop it. Hey, why are you facing down? Pop it there. Oh, it wants to sink. Right, okay. So I'm guessing you've got to keep this going faster, and there's a lot of drag. Alright, well, it's 1 in the water and 2 on the land. I think I can't land there. Right, it's a B-17. You don't think you'll actually get down there? If you've got plenty of fuel, you don't need to. Alright, I'll try this from the outside. I had to keep the... maybe there is a tailwind here. The stew's coming in pretty steep. On fire's making his way in. Flying is for droids. There's another Star Wars quote for you. I don't think this airport's going to be short enough for me to land here. Seem to come in at too fast. Oh, Stu bouncing her off in the end there as well. Almost looked like he got in the wake of the B-17. Oh, man. Oh, now you want to float. Oh, don't you dare. We are so bouncing. Oh, nose down, nose down. So nose up. Holy schmoly, yay for runoff at the end. Oh my god. This thing is a trip. Alright, who wanted to buy this? Ah, Brett, what were you doing? Alright, Cameron, keep up. Landing competition. Yeah, well, it's down. That is interesting. Over the water, I had no lift. The moment I got over the land, I got nothing but lift. Wow. Okay. Let's shove the head out the window here, thank you. We might need to get out of the way of a B-17. Can we actually poke our head in a little further? Actually, I want to see you land there. I'll keep off the runway here. Can't believe I actually made it down there. Oh, I think he's heading for me. Tailwind. There you go. Look at the sock. You idiot, Brett. You should have gone the other way. Alright. Maybe the next airport that I land at, I'll actually do a bit more of a reconnaissance and check where the flag actually was. I touched too early. Yeah, I thought I was going to hit the water there, and then I pulled back a bit and got heaps of lift. So, yeah, I'll go get fuel, and then we'll get down to the other end of the runway and take off again. So you can see the sock. It's not blowing too high, so didn't have too much of a tailwind, but I should have come in over the land heading towards the water. That does look cool. Hey, I got a fuel truck here. That's good. Stu's going to wait for me to get out of the way. Probably not. Alright, I'll move over as quick as I can. Tanner! Hey Tanner. Might take off might be possible too short. Just get down the end and you gotta... I'm going to get it right off the runway while you're here. Now I see you in a Dash 8. That may not be the... Oh. May not be right because a lot of my default aircraft seem to end up being that aircraft now. Alright, so probably need to look out the other side here, thank you. So just got 6 machine guns. That's cool. Alright, how close is that going to be? You know what? If I put my park brake on, can I get fuel from here? No, I cannot. Do I have to actually turn off the engines? I guess I would. Let's see if I'm actually close enough. How do you get the B-17? Incredible. B-17 is an FSX add-on. So you get a B-17. I've got videos on that. David Jacko, welcome, mate. Do you know what? I didn't park far enough. I kind of parked further back thinking I got enough to at least scoot out over the grass. So, oh well, we just had a truck go through us anyway. So what I'll do is, if we're going to have a truck go through us anyway, can we have fuel please? Thank you. 62, I'm going to take 90%. Well, that's going to make me heavy. So, what's my maximum takeoff? 33. I'm at 3041. So 33. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. We won't go full. Alright. Alright, let's get this thing auto started again. Thank you. I'll take cockpit default view. You made it. Trying to land again. Wait, are you landing from the other end? Because you need to land into the wind. Oh, I can't see you. Alright, park brake off, thank you. Oh, here he comes. Over the water. Almost need to land in from over the trees. But it also depends whether you've got the same weather as me. Oh, look at that. Right over that fuel box thing there. I think what we'll do is we will watch a B-17 land. Name tags off, thank you. Well, I'll try my best to join y'all in a flight someday. Until then, landing gears up and tailwind, boys. Cheers. Yeah, go check out some of my videos. The B-17, I've got two of them. There's a G model and a B model, I think. That's actually really good. Or no, D model. I don't know. You have to have a look on that. Oh, you bounced, did you? Or you're trying to stop? Well, I'm burning fuel here, so... Yeah, there's no turning it sharp enough to avoid the grass, so... These things are used to taxing and running on the grass, so what we'll do is we'll make our way down the other end here. So, Stu, were you right there? And I was... Yeah, you were. What plane are you in, Stu? I can't see it because I get this conscious thing always pops up. Nearly always. Bryce, good evening, mate. I missed your comment there. Smiley face. Is that the same Bryce from just... What was it? Just some Aussie streamer channel? Or a different Bryce? Alright, if you want to take off there, B-17, I'll keep over, try not to run into the water here. That looks pretty cool. Oops, that's the end of the runway. Alright, turn, thank you, turn. Alright, very cool. Alright, I don't like how narrow this one is. I liked how my original one was nice and big. Bryce, all good, mate. Yes, it's me. It's just my personal account. Okay, cool. We'll do a stream together tomorrow. So if you want to put in exclamation what did I put in for you? I think it's JS Aussie Gamer. You know what? I'll try it. Exclamation JS see if that's the right one. If not, I'll go and look it up. Hey, it is the right one. Cool. Right, so I did the whole thing that you and Shane are doing, so... Oh, you know what? I don't know if Oz is even watching anymore, but I've got a few people that I actually do some streams with. So if we put in here... Even Max, if you haven't seen Max's streams before, he's the one in the B-17. He does a lot of modifications to get planes working probably a little more realistically. And he's got a channel, and his gear is down still by the looks of it. So there's his channel. Go check it out. Alright. We're at 90% fuel still. Let's get this rolling, and wow, that music's getting going. A bit dramatic for my takeoff. There's the twist, thank you. There's the extreme twist, and we're in the drink. Are you kidding me? Microsoft, are you kidding me? What is with the extreme twist like that? I'm going to try that again. Sorry, Stu. I'll get out of your way, mate. Still here, mate? Alright, cool. Yeah, I've got a thing for your channel. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do, promote other channels like that. I'm going to work out how to do it, so I spent all afternoon doing it. Subscribe to Max. Max put in a lot of work on fixing up planes' flight systems. Mostly FSX stuff, but he can modify his own on these things too. Alright, Stu, when you're ready, mate, I'm going to do another disastrous takeoff here, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't even have flaps on that. You know what? I'm going to take 3 levels of flap. 30%. Man, that music's going. Epic. Rock. He's having the same problem I am. Alright. Now, I remember doing DCS Spitfire, and you had to have a certain percentage of tail already twisted. Okay, now we're going. Alright, cool, thank you. No, yep, no, yeah. Oh man, these are not easy. It wants the nose down. Is that because of the flaps? Right. And the music stops as I get in the air. Don't floor it. No, I wasn't flooring it until I got right to the very end. Because flooring it, yeah, definitely gives you the twist. So I think once I got over about 30 to 40%, I was twisting way too far. But I needed more speed to get off the runway. How did the guys do it in the first place? Well, actually, they probably were trained on these, weren't they? I know, well, it's loud inside. I know that, like with the manual for the Spitfire, at least on DCS, because it teaches you have to pump the fuel pump X amount of times, and yeah, no flaps on takeoff. Yeah, okay, you're probably right there, because I think what it's doing, it's pushing it too far forward, so flaps on landing, so that when you're coming in like that, it cushions the land. So yeah, you're probably right there. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I was wondering why it was so loud inside. Yeah. We got the canopy open. Love it. David Jacko, good evening. Yep. Oh, we got a few people watching. YouTube has taken over my followers count on Twitch now. Oh, my YouTube has taken over. Oh, right. Yeah, Luke, put in Hostad. Exclamation Hostad. So all the people I've flown with and done a lot of flights with, and also have YouTube accounts, and we sometimes stream together, I put them all in as added on. Oh, we are really climbing. Oh, because my trim is also up. I wonder what that would have done. Take off. That's probably why I was up and down, up and down. As soon as I got the tail up in the air. Alright, let's get some GPS, thank you. Alright, information for you guys at home. There we go. Exclamation Hostad. Crashed a desktop, try again. Oh, mate. Is that where you disappeared to? And I've got some new sound effects. I can't for the life of me remember what it is. Because I was adding so much stuff today. Alright, we're definitely leaning over. I'd like to trim that. But I've only got like a tail trim. I haven't got aileron trim. Although, that being said, where's the control? There we go. What have we got? Flaps. Map lamp. Oh, cool. That's not going to help you much. Mixture of throttle. Flap lever. Rudder trim. Elevator trim. Yeah, I don't necessarily need rudder. What I need... pitch rudder. Yeah, I'm actually doing them myself. Oh no, rudder, there we go. No, I don't actually need the rudder because we're not getting blown off. What I need is trim my, is it ailerons? So I can get one going one way and one going the other. Just a fraction, because we're leaning a lot to the left, which seems to be where the torque's coming from anyway. Can't catch up, Connie, too slow. Oh, I'm doing 250. Sorry, let me back off for you. Connie, wait, have you changed again? Brett's always on full throttle. What a life. Sorry, yeah, mate, I was too busy trying to level my aircraft out. Alright, I have backed off. I'm down to 234 and slowing down. Alright, what was I saying that new sound effects actually I need to ask Oz, how does he set up his sound effects to not show a graphic? Because are you using Streamlabs for that, or are you using something else? Because when I use Streamlabs, it wants, I say sound effects, it's still asking for a graphic. So I don't know what the deal is with that. If I go redeem this, will it actually show the picture, or is it just a sound effect? I don't think it's actually going to come up at all. Did I not enable that? Yeah, no, I don't think I enabled that. Alright. That's probably why that didn't show up. Yeah, I'll fiddle around with those later. Still haven't worked them out. Alright, we're in Papua New Guinea. To be honest, not a lot of population down this end of the land. Not a lot of population in the whole area anyway. Streamlabs app, not the website. Oh, right, app. So there's an app for the desktop. That's probably where I need to do it. So when I go in and I do dashboard and Streamlabs, it wants me to add pictures all the time. So maybe I got to get an app for it, do I? Wouldn't mind also getting a streaming board like what you've got. I've been looking at those. Not ready to get that just yet. I've got to rebuild my man cave first. Work out how I'm going to do it all. Stu, are we going too fast for you, mate? Let me know. I'm not actually sure what you're flying in. 1 hour and 25 in and 4 crashes. Yep, okay. Streamlabs app. So, is that something that you can get by clicking on the actual Streamlabs and there's a place to download it, or what's the deal? Oh wait, there it is. App Store? No, that's App Store. I don't know. Maybe I'll work it out later. Yeah, something I'll work out later. Alright. What's our next one? AYTC. So has Papua New Guinea got the A's? Oh, check that out, eh? Oh, fancy. Hey, what's up in my game? Sim. I've frozen. Don't crash. Don't crash. No. Right, it froze. Wow. Zooming in and out of VFR map froze me completely. You're in a Fokker D21. I have the D21. Why top? Download top right. Alright. Oh, the little drop down that says probably click on here and go to app. Create your own brand stuff. Improve. Let's just go mark us all as red. Design a site. Download Streamlabs. Oh, mobile app. Wait, were you doing it on the mobile, were you? Okay. Oh, leaning again. Come on. Streamlabs has messed up my Elgato to PS5. Did an update and everything went wrong. That's why I haven't streamed in a while. Something to figure out when I'm next home. Okay. I have purchased membership with Streamlabs for 12 months. There was a 30% discount recently. I got an email and I thought, do you know what? Now might be the time so I can actually do some changing and stuff. Alva, mate, almost missed your message there, didn't I? Hello and welcome. Alright, hey, Ornfry is back. And I don't have whatever aircraft he's in. But that's fair enough. We're going to Papua. We are in Papua New Guinea already, yes. So you can see my VFR. We just left Australia, which is only about a couple of miles from Papua New Guinea anyway. At least one of the islands is. And we're making our way. Do you know what? Let's find out what it's called. AYTC, Tipala Airstrip. We're not going to land there. We're using it as a waypoint. And then we're going to Kikori. Actually, we're making it all the way around to Jackson, which is probably a little over adventurous since I've already taken 1 hour and 29 minutes just to get this far. I basically will keep looking at my fuel gauges. Hang on, which one are we using? Oh, we're definitely using the center, are we? Yep, that's full. Alright, so that's full as well. Alright, well I might leave the rest there and I might go to I can't remember, I think that's this one here. Whoa, almost forgot to look at the fuel. Alright, that's Indonesian region country, isn't it? No, we're actually in Papua New Guinea. So we're on the east side of the Papua land, and basically it's probably around about, is it that line there? One side's West Papua and one side's Papua New Guinea. I'm not exactly sure where the exact divide line is. I have been up into the middle though, into Mount Hagen in real life. I'll tell you what, that was an experience of a lifetime. Lovely people too, Papua New Guineans. Very lovely people. Did I see someone else off my side? Oh, down there. Oh, he's in the P-38 now. You do keep changing planes, don't you? Alright, you're going to make... Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm moving my camera around and my plane's going all over the place. You're going to keep making people ask, oh, where are all these planes and how do I get them? Alright, Indonesia is my favourite country. Right. Why Indonesia? Is that... Are you from there, Alva? Or do you know someone from there? Have you been there? And are we talking about Bali? Because that seems to be a fairly fun spot for Australians to go. But only those who want to set a bad example for the rest of Australians. Honestly, at least that's my opinion. Only because they go and party too hard. Too party hardy. Alright, 048 will be the new heading. So let's move our control. Not that we've got autopilot on this, but it gives me a good visualization up the top there to put my heading marker so I can remember which way we're supposed to be heading. I mean, I can follow the line, but I'd like to know. Get that out of the way again. Sorry, moving my VFR, that probably froze my plane there. Can you do live on a set of Corsair? The car is Ford Mustang GT500. Oh, mate, I took 3 of the 4 P-51s out of my library. That's why it doesn't show up. Okay, yeah, actually, that might have been a good idea to put it back in. I've started moving things out with the add-on tool that allows you to remove them and add them because they keep spawning on my airports. Pretty much all of them. Thank you for subscribing, Paul. Call, mate. I must have missed that. What happened there? The stream stopped for a second, did it? It did too. Wow, that just absolutely stopped. Sorry if you guys got a bit of a little waiting flag thing there. It's almost like as soon as I hit the water there, the stream stopped. Paul, thank you. I missed your thing popping up on my screen. We're doing it again, aren't we, Brett? Come on. 048, yep. So we're going to go over a lot of this inlet stuff too. So we've got a bunch of like islands and stuff. What are you doing, your loops and stuff? Yeah, I think had I thought about it, the P-51, I should have just put it straight back in for this type of stream because it would go perfectly with these aircraft. You got unlimited fuel there, Max? Is that why you're doing the whole... Actually, you know what? Let's see how well this loops. Oh, wow. Not like the Stearman, but that actually turns over really well. And how well do we fly upside down? Okay, unlike the Stearman, we're not conking out. We're not getting fuel starved. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I do like this. I'm glad I bought it. Yeah. We're trimmed up too high. Now, what was in here again? RTDM gears. What is RTDM? And flaps. Show and hide stick grip. Alright. Oh, that's how you can see the other compass. But I don't know what RTDM is. Thank you for subscribing, Just Some Aussie Gamer. Mate, did you only just subscribe? And you were already promoting me on your stream. That's awesome. Oh, because you've been watching me on the other account, probably. Yeah, I got a couple of YouTube accounts so that I can sneak in and out of and even chat with people without them knowing. Ah, Brett Plays. I've seen your videos. He's just some other dude. And it's not Tasmanite either. Alright, landing tips. Oh, is there one for takeoff tips? That'd be good. How do I get to zoom in there? I don't. Alright, what do we have fuel? 50% on that tank. Landing tips. Is there another one above that? There is, isn't there? Takeoff tips. Oh man, you know what? Oh, look at that. There you go. Takeoff procedures. Alright, so let's get rid of the landing tips. Thank you. I think I'm moving off course again, aren't I? Yep. Takeoff procedure. Have you checked your center of gravity? Can I change my center of gravity? Is that to do with... Alright, 2 units of right rudder trim. Okay, so that's what I probably should have done. I think it was about 4 for the Spitfire. Very interesting. I see I wasn't subscribed to this account. Yeah, okay. Cheeky snipers. Well, you don't have another account, Shane? 3 units of... Hang on, what's my altitude? I am descending, aren't I? And I'm not flying level. Let's get that. 3 units of elevator trim, 45 mile per hour, 3000 RPM. Back stick on initial roll, compensate torque with right rudder, let the tail raise on its own, rotate 100 to 110. And you know what they didn't say? Flaps. You're right, Shane. They didn't say flaps, and I have gone way off course. David, how much was the P-40, Brett? What was it? 35 Australian dollars? I think it was in AU because I think it is Australian made. So, hang on. Let me have a look because I got the page here now. It is linked in the description as well, but I'm sure it was 35. I'm guessing if I click on it, it's going to go... Yeah, no, 35 Australian into my account, but no, I must have signed out of it. Here we go. There we go. There's a big Radials.com. Even though, Brett, the center of gravity slider is on the fuel window. On the... Yeah, okay. Nope, not that I watch a stream. I have bot accounts. Bot accounts? Okay. I do watch other people... Well, you know what? I don't watch a lot of streams, but I have a bunch of people who I watch videos on a regular basis. On a different account, one that I had way before I even made my Brett Plays YouTube channel. Alright, where are we? So, fuel is getting close to 25% there as well. I'm liking that. And the landing. Avoid shallow glide path. Oh, that's exactly what I did. Gears down at 130, flaps 30 at 120, full flaps 110. I probably should have gone full flaps. In short, final will help the flare. Land on the... What is that word? Main? And don't drop the tail too early. Gently apply brakes while holding back stick pressure. On the mains, plural. Okay. And these are RTD2. What is this? Flaps is automatic, maybe. Alright, that's pretty cool. What was here again? Oh, yeah. Alright. Am I zigzagging down? Yeah, I am. Hey, we've got a pyramid or two over here. Alright. Do you use reshaders? Nope. This is 100% as it came. I am on 4K graphics, but I'm only streaming at 720 because I'm worried about the internet not keeping up. because I'm in country Tasmania. Brett Builds, mate. Now, I haven't actually started up that. Yeah, I do have a Brett Builds YouTube. No videos, no content, and I don't even think it's searchable. I was going to start with Brett Builds prior to getting this YouTube account up and running in order to build a lot of my hobbies. So if you see in the background, all those white shelves are full of die-cast and plastic model planes and helicopters, and I have a whole bunch more. If you look on my Discord under off-topic product, off-topic, I think it's just called off-topic actually. I doubt those mountains are actually there. I'd say that's an anomaly. It's also ruined the river snaking around. Yeah, I basically was going to do that as a way of basically building models and motivating myself, kind of. But then I decided, no, look, I'll do a few games because I really do like the games, and I know that Microsoft Flight Sim's coming out soon, and I love Flight Sim. I mean, I've been making videos as far back on Flight Sim, but not on YouTube, as far back as 2003, where I made my first modded aircraft fly-out video, all back in 480p, and it was like, oh my god, that was awesome. Now it's so small. That was the YF-23, which if you have a look on my channel for the YF-23 video, I show it in FS 2004, which is what that was. And it's a bit below. What is that one? So where is that located? Front wing. Okay, we'll leave that there for a little bit longer. Just some Aussie gamer says, oh, Oz Flight Simmer new video. I know what I'm watching after the stream. Very cool. Let's have a look. Not that I'm going to watch it during stream, but let's see what it is. He's got an update. Latest sim update. That's the 1 a week update, I believe. And it looks like he's got the Stearman. That's a good pick. I like that. Yeah. I'll have a look at that too. How long is that for? 8 minutes 21. Cool. So for those who make YouTube videos, now I know there's a few streamers in here, and obviously Oz Flight Sim has been doing it for many years, but I've been watching a few other people that David's going to watch it as well. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers who used to say you want the maximum ad ability to make the most amount of money, make a 20 to 30 minute video. Now I've watched some people who have been around for 5 or 6 years with their videos, and I know because I've been watching them. I'm going to let that run out. And then I'm going to swap. They're saying that they're not getting YouTube promoting their videos, and it may be because of the length of videos. It seems to be at the moment, and this is what I got from some other YouTubers, and so far it's working well for me. I was kind of doing it accidentally, I think, is they're promoting videos 10 minutes and under. So I just noticed that Shane, your video's 8 minutes 21, I think it was, which, you know what, is probably going to be concise, the right amount of information for people, and the right amount of attention span for people to go, I got everything out of it I wanted, which is kind of what I try to do with my showcases, and also with now my new review videos. The only reason any of them would be any longer is because I'm trying out some extra features with the actual aircraft, or the likes. So anyway, that's what I've noticed. How much of it's new, I mean accurate, but they do seem to promote those that are out now under 10 minutes. I know even my brother was telling me, oh no, you got to make them longer, you got to make it over 10 minutes, you got to make them 20 minutes, you got to get the most amount of ads and stuff on it. It's like, well, you know, 5 people seeing your video or the ads, or because it's 20 minutes, or 500 seeing it, a couple of the ads, or one ad because it's under 10 minutes. Well, you know how that works out. Moving our way through the music again, I think. Stu, am I going too fast for you, mate? I didn't see any comment there before. I've lost you completely. We are now 200 mile away from each other. I tell you what, though, I think we're going to Thank you, Bryce. Thank you, mate. Just a very good. Yep, 8 minutes means you can add an extra ad break without boring people. Yeah. Sorry, Brett, I need to take a break now. Yep, mate. You go and rest. I know you've been up all night. We were talking before. Chuck says 59 seconds. If you're making a short video, yes. So I've always thought, I wonder if I should make a little tutorial or a short tutorial on how to make shorts. 8 minutes for extra ad now, not 10 minutes. Oh, is that how it actually works? So it is 8 minutes for an extra ad. Well, I no longer time how long my videos take. I make the content without a timer. I talk about the stuff, I show it off. I potentially do, if I'm doing a showcase, I'll loop around Sydney. Sometimes I don't even land. Mspro Mentor says, Osflight Simmer, make a video on reshaders, please. Now, okay, what is this reshaders? Is this where you can like change the depth of the clouds and make them look darker or something, or is that HDR I'm thinking about? You don't use any either, Shane? Okay. Alright, AYKK. We must be getting pretty low on the fuel here. Yep, any second now that's going to kill our engine. So what I'll do is I'll sit here and wait for it, and then I'll swap it over. Do you know, it actually sounds like it's spluttering already. I wonder how low it can go. 3%. Okay, there we go. Effect filters. Right. The only effects I use, like I do nothing to change the sim. I have a lot of things on high. I used to have them on ultra when I first started the sim. Before I added anything to it, before they did the first update, I could run everything on ultra, even on my 1080 Ti. Okay, it is an 11 gig GPU, 11 gig of RAM. There we go. Alright, we ran out of fuel there, so did that get to 0? I'm curious. Yes, it did. Okay, we can run out of fuel. Now, I noticed on some aircraft you can't go below, say, 5%. 5% seems to kill it, and I don't know what's going on there. But for example, oh wait, hang on. Max says, anyway, later be back. Yep, okay. Imspro, for example, we can make materials reflect light more than usual. Okay, Microsoft has great shows itself, in my opinion. I'm kind of liking it. What are we on time-wise? So we're at 9:40. I'm not live because it's 11:21 at night. And it's the same time zone here. And I am on few clouds. If I was on live weather... actually, I don't want live weather because I can't guarantee that it's not the weather throwing the plane around or my bad piloting, especially my first fly out. So, alright, so we have just changed fuel to... we've got a full fuel tank here. Okay, cool. So, or 90%. And we still got a good 10% in that one there. So what have we got? No, 23%. 23 and 90. So we should be able to make a couple more airports here. I mean, not airports, but waypoints. It's maybe going a little longer than I thought. On fine stew there. Very cool. We're sitting around, what, 6.5? I've got it fairly level. I'm quite happy with that. Now, if we look to the next airport, right in front of us. Okay. Chuck, lightning rich live weather. I bet it is. Monsoon time, probably. Do you know what? Why not? We can always make some better. You know what? Let's go and change our weather, and let's see what damage we're going to do to ourselves. Live weather, but it's not live timing. Otherwise, that'll be dark. Hoi! Okay, I guess the clouds are up to about 6,000. Well, that kind of mucked up the view, didn't it? Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some lightning under there. Oh, I can hear the thunder too. I don't think that's anything to do with my music. I might just climb up a fraction. See if we get around about 8. But slowly, because I don't want to use up too much fuel. I might see if I can get to... Where are we? Okay, hang on. Let's just trim this up so I can go up automatically. Let's see if we can get to AYKM. How far we got? That'd be a tiny bit of fuel left after that. We may end up having to stop at one of these airstrips. Good call, Chuck. Yeah, weather's pretty cool. Oh, I've lost Stu altogether. Did Stu go underneath, did he? Where are we? 7,500 already. Very cool. Alright, redo my barometric pressure. Yeah, definitely lightning rich. I don't think I'll bother... Whoa. I was going to say, I don't think I'll bother going night time. But I must admit, we've lost a lot of the view of Papua New Guinea under there. So there's not much to see. The only other way to do it would be to potentially go down there. Sit around the 8, thank you. Trim that nice and short. So for anybody else who watches my live streams already and you're interested in flying with us, I'm going to be joining Bryce tomorrow from just another Aussie gamer in his... pretty much flying to every country in the world, I believe, he said. And he's flying from Cuba to Grand Cayman, so in the Cayman Islands. I'm going to take the Edgeley Optica, the free one, put the little dog in the cockpit, put the lady on the passenger seat, shove some autopilot on and have some good banter. Hopefully Bryce and I can have a good chat. Anybody else who wants to come and join, you are welcome. I might even shortcut this here. What are we? Still at 8.3. We climbed a bit, didn't we? Trim's not 0. Thank you. There we go. Horn fires on the wing. Whoops. Wow, that 0 definitely took it down. So let's trim that back to, what's that, 0.1. That's pretty accurate. Alright, so while that's holding that, we can actually see through some of these gaps. Plenty of water down there, isn't there? Am I banking to the... Yeah, I was. Okay. Alright, where we got to head now? 092 would be the new heading. Is that right? From Corey to AY, yep. 92, thank you. Contemplating getting down in there into the soup. Below. Don't know. It's cool flying over the clouds and all, but I'm missing out on all the stuff that's going on underneath. Contemplating putting my other view back. Let me know what you think. We're on live weather now, but we're not live time. Do you know what? I'll show you what live time is. You won't see much. Dark. Oh wow, I got wing lights on. Hey! There you go. So, instrument flying. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, we might do that for a little while longer. I'll just make sure I follow my instruments. Make sure I'm not descending too far. See ya, thanks. I'll let fly. Have you been fun or by? Okay. See you, Stu, mate. Oh, I hear the other plane there somewhere. Right, 92. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Man, I can't even hear my own engine because I can hear. Oh, I'm descending, and I'm descending a lot. That's not cool. All right, no. I think I'll go back to that 9 AM that I was at. Thank you. Where were we? About 9:50 something. There we go. Cool. Am I out of fuel? No. Again? Wait, which fuel tank did I go to? Yes, I did. Okay. Right, I used the 25%er instead of the 90%er. Well, we're going down. Missing all the good views. Lightning view is cool. Look, yeah, nighttime, it's cool. I'll go underneath for now. We'll get down to where all the land is. I think I would like to do that. So if you want to follow me, Chuck, he already is. I think we'll just go back to where we were on beautiful clouds. Live weather's all cool and all, but we'll just put in a few clouds. Alright, this way we can see the coastline of Papua New Guinea and all these wetlands. You wouldn't think there'd be a lot for Microsoft to render in here. Occasional river inlet like over there. Almost looks like a road, but I don't think it is. I think it's just dirty water. Don't think too many people are living this way. Imagine the mosquitoes here. Hot mangroves and mosquitoes. I remember when I went to Port Moresby, it was so hot and so muggy. Although then again, I remember going to Hawaii and getting out on the of the plane and just being absolutely swamped by the humidity. After many hours sitting in a plane in air conditioning. Alright, so I've got 30% of my fuel remaining. I'm on that floor one there. I reckon we can make it to AYKM Chuck and we can land there. If anybody else wants to meet me there, they are welcome to. We're still not following the right flight path. I might actually bring it over a fraction more since we keep turning to the left here. So where we are, 2 hours. Look, you know what? I think this is going to be a 3-hour stream completely. And what are we? 11:30. I imagine the wife's gone to bed. She's getting up at 4 a.m. to go hiking on the weekend. So just me and the cats, and you guys if I stream. I think tomorrow night I might be in the house streaming. I don't know, we'll see. Whoa, I mean, Chuck's pretty close. There you go, he's trying to chop the back of my tail off. P-51, hey? What a shame I took them out only like 2 days ago. Otherwise it would have shown up. Sweating balls in Fiji many times. Yeah, Indonesia was the same. I went to Bali, but I didn't get out of the airport, but I went to Jakarta. David Jacko, mate, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, just enjoy, but love the work you're doing, mate. Keep it up. Oh, do you know what I need to do? I need to work out how to... I'll pin you up the top there. I need to work out how to do that voice thing so that it actually talks it out like I see on other people's streaming. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to do a bunch more streaming. At the moment, like I did last night, some streaming. There we go, now it pops up on the thing. Awesome, David, thank you. Hopefully that sits up on your thing too. It should. Do you know what I think that does though? I think that takes Oz the flight simmer off my last donor. I don't have a top donor on here as well. On some of my streaming software I show who the latest one was, who did the biggest, although I've taken their name off there and just put the highest amount rather than who it was. But I also have a top 30-day amount, and I noticed that sometimes that was going up and down, changing between different people. But thank you very much, David. Hope you enjoy. If ever you want to come and fly, well, good buddy, I've been loving what you have been doing. Cool. Look, to be honest, there are a few other people that have started doing it by showing off modded stuff, but obviously none to the extent I have. I know Buddy Spike, I've worked with him as well. Did some videos together. Oh, is my internet stopped again? What's going on there? Oh, it just had a bit of a lag there for a second. It's funny, it says David donated $5 Australian and chat revenue $5.01. Where did the 1 cent come from? Why can't it work out what it's supposed to be? I don't know. I think we might have got a little bit of lag there too with how far the video is behind now. Let's have a look down. We're at 75% fuel. We're just passing AYAD. I might actually get out and have a look at that. When I say get out, I mean outside view. Wow, can anybody see an airport down there? There it is. It's a strip. It's a dirt strip. Is it? Maybe. It looks curved. I don't know, there would be a bit of a dirt strip. Wow. Yeah, glad I didn't have to try and land there. I'm already having enough trouble flying straight into a... oh, we're turning again. As I said, having enough trouble flying straight. Alright, where are we? 048 92111. Is that to Akron? Yeah. Alright. I'll say something that happens sometimes. The lag stuff, yeah, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, like the internet's good. And I'm actually doing it, okay, I'm on low latency and I'm probably about, let's have a look. If I change there, back inside, and we'll just see how long that takes. Probably about 10-15 seconds behind now, but I was on low latency. But the internet just stops, the streaming stops, and it goes, hey, I'm not streaming anymore. Are we descending? Oh, you know, that with those couple of hiccups we've had, that may actually be about 30 seconds behind now. So if you are asking questions, just be a little patient. Probably about 30 seconds off now. Yeah, there you go. At least 30 seconds, rather than the 10 to 15 I had the other night. Oh, the 1 cent happens. Yeah, I noticed. Oz Flight Sim gave me $5 the other day, which is awesome. And then the next stream, because his name was still there, it was $4.98. Then it was $4.97. I'm like, where is this 1 cent going? Because it's in Australian dollars, and I can only see Australian dollars. So I can understand if it were US or the pound or euro or whatever, and the exchange rate's changing, so the amount changes. No, that's not what it's doing. Alright, I got myself a little bit further off the line there. Long flight. Whoa. Back and forth. I'm not sure. Is that my internet? I hope not. That's what we can do. If I put in a exclamation redeem internet, that'll let me know that it's running a little late, and you'll see just how long it takes between when I type that and when it shows up on the video. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to hear those things anymore. Our cats would go nuts. What is that noise? Oh my god! Inflation, deflation. Yeah, who knows? Look, if they can inflate it all the time, and you know, every day it turns out and there's another few cents on top, it wouldn't take long before, you know, you'd earn some decent money. Maybe they exchange it in Bitcoin. That thing goes up and down every second. Alright, AYKM is the next airport. This is where I'll go. You know what? I'm going to do a quick radio call to them. Mostly because... Yeah, let's press that. Thank you. I can actually find out how far away I am. AYKM. Wow, is there that many airports closer? Wow, okay. Tune in, thank you. Select runway. We'll take 14 because it's almost a straight in. Although I probably shouldn't have until I got closer to see the SOC, but maybe we can change. So if I go announce position, what are we, 5,200? We're 46 miles northwest. 46 miles. Cool. I said runway 14, didn't I? Okay, let's hope the wind's going that way. Oh, do you know what? Let's prepare again. Alright, we're learning how to fly this plane. Landing tips, thank you. Put the piece of paper out here. Alright, avoid shallow glide path. Right, yes, because you will drop into the drink. I did that already the first time in. Okay, gears down 130 mile per hour. 130, okay, cool. Flaps 30 at 120. Now flaps go down pretty quick. It's the gear that goes down slow. Full flaps 110. In short final will help the flare. Right. Land on the mains and don't drop the tail too early. Gently apply brakes while holding back stick pressure. Okay, cool. I reckon I can do that. Put that chart away, thank you. Still don't know what RTDM is. I might have a quick look while we're... Are we still on flight path? Where's my 1? 1. I was a little bit over. A bit hard to see though with that compass. East 10, 11. I need 11, I would believe. Okay, so looking through the manual. This is a novel idea, actually reading the manual. I haven't even read the manual on the Spitfire that I got. And we're turning again, thank you. Lean it over a bit. Shut down. In up until further notice. Push trips. What's that? We've included a special activity. This journey will put in the pilot seat of P-41B destined for Russia. There is actually a Russian version of this as well. You will fly the plane via northwest staging route from Great Falls, Montana to Fairbanks, Arkansas. Is that Arkansas? Fairbanks? AK? The journey leads you along the Rocky Mountains through Canada. Most of the route follows Fairbanks AK, yeah. What is known as the Alaska Highway. Oh no. Yeah, AK. What's AK? It's Arkansas, isn't it? I don't know my US state codes. What is known as the Alaska Highway. This road was initially built to... Oh, that's Alaska. Okay, built to help in construction and supply of airfields along the route. Although the route is over 1,800 miles long, it can be completed in just over 7 hours. That's pretty cool. I might just pop this on screen so you guys can read with me. Alright, the longest flight of the Great Falls to Calgary, Alberta, Canada should take you a good hour. Just take care of your fuel and you should have no problem reaching the destination. For fuel, hashtag fly the damn plane, feeling we feel 1,000 to 3,000 feet AGL. This bush trip was designed to allow you to properly park your plane after a leg, hence you don't forget to turn off the engine and battery at the end of the flight. Please make sure you have installed these add-on sceneries before taking the trip. Okay, cool, so there's add-on stuff. Right, oh, the CG bug on 1.15.7 prevents the use of this activity. Center of gravity. Well, that might have been up to... Oh no, I only got this today, so... Very cool. It's actually a nice plane, and for 35 Australian dollars, so that's about, I don't know, $20, $22 US, maybe. $14.99 was $20, so yeah, not much over $20 US. You get a nice plane that's actually quite well done, I believe. So good on you guys. Take off. I still don't know what the RT stuff is. Although, you know what? I didn't know what the checklist stuff was either, so... Oh, I've turned off flight path. Alright. Alright, one's hide the stick. Sorry, Chuck. I know you're trying to fly with me here and I'm mucking it up. Alright, I better look at the fuel. I'll close that little... We got a quarter of a tank, 25%. Alright, cool. %, overall is all that's left. Chuck's going down the coastline. I think it's actually on the coastline, but I don't want to add any extra. Thank you for subscribing, the Gamer Pro 359. Welcome, mate. Thank you for subscribing. Now we are AYKM. It's definitely on the coast. We're not too far away from that. I might Alright, let's get the zoom out a bit, thank you. I'd like to see more of this stuff. Although, not that it matters. I got 25% fuel, that's 0, and the other one down here is also 0. And you know what, when I was looking for a fuel tank, I should have just looked for the cord that runs down there. That would have been good. What's that one? That's my parking brake, that's the engine primer. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that. I'm lazy when it comes to that stuff. But maybe when I start learning it properly, I might end up doing the prime, turn on the different things. Because it does, in the instructions, it does actually mention how to do that. The manual, I kind of looked at that part. I just didn't look at there was 3 separate fuel tanks. I thought I was selected on all. But I was looking at the magneto, wasn't I? So both left and right. Catch you a bit later, past your bedtime, mate. Thanks for staying up. I don't think I will be doing another stream at midnight tonight for those who I mentioned to before, because this one's taken a lot longer than I thought. But yep, see everyone. Thanks for stream. Thanks for joining, mate. Hope you enjoyed sitting back rather than having to do all the instructions and the whole entertaining stuff. So it's been good. Kind of like why I like joining in with your streams, because it's like, just sit back and relax, have a cuppa, have you know, finish up dinner, have some dessert, and then I go catch usually the second flight. The wife's like, don't run away just yet. No, I'm not. Oh, I was going to say I've lost Chuck. On fries there. On fire is Chuck, by the way, for those who are wondering why I keep saying Chuck. Bryce says, see you, Shane. He might have gone by now, but yep. Alright, so how's that coming across on the stream? We might move the... Oh, get off. Thank you. I hate it when it doesn't want to get all the way off the screen there. Onfire's got his P-51. What a shame I deleted that out of the file. Not deleted, removed. I'm trying to clean out my folder so that all these planes don't spawn everywhere. And I got 3 or 4 P-51s. I got a P-51. I think I got 2 P-51Ds and a P-51H from American National Guard and A&R. Right, is the airport right there? I think it is. If I say I'm coming in at 12, yeah. Did I say 12? 14. Runway 14. Close enough. Alright, so I need to come over this way a bit. I can almost make it out. Yeah, probably I was just setting up stuff for tomorrow night's stream. Yep, okay. Now my wife asked me to wake her up at 4 AM if I'm still coming back after a long stream. I kind of think this one might take another half an hour, 45 minutes. So we're probably going to be about 3 hours. But I'm not staying up that late. But I certainly, my first flight in the, it is Tomahawk? Yeah, Tomahawk. Has been a... I'm going to put those tips back here. Thank you. A bit of a disaster, to be honest. I mean, it's good. It's been a learning process. That's probably what I need to say. Flipped it 3 times in the ground and once and crashed into the water. You know. Alright, so what do we want? Avoid shallow glide. I actually want to get fairly straight with this, so I'm going to go down over this water here. Alright, what's my fuel's about 10%. Actually, you know what? We'll have a look at an exact amount here. Fuel is... no, it's 24%. Ah, plenty. What are we talking about? Wake up the wife if I am, sounds promising. No, she's going for a hike, so I've got to wake her up and get her out of bed in order to get ready for the hike that she wants to go at. Alright. So she's going away for the weekend. There's the runway, thank you. Gears down at 130. Flaps 30% at 120. Right, so what I need to do is slow down. See if we can actually make this. 130 mile an hour. Is that mile an hour? Where's my mile an hour? That's knots. Where's my mile an hour? I'll pull my nose up, that'll slow down, won't it? Alright, so that, I gotta watch that dial. That's 130 a mile an hour. We're at 150 at the moment. That'll drop it. Thank you. It's close enough. Flaps at 120 a mile an hour. So what's the one in the middle? Oh, I'm off. Certainly not shallow, but the lower I go, 1, 2, that's 30%, thank you. Oh, we're down 100 mile an hour. I actually left that a little too late. Full flaps at 110, okay, thank you. I'm too high. I'm way too high for some butter landing. No, not from this one. Let's just actually get it down. Whoop. OnFly's taking the P-51 in nice and easy. Oh, I don't know why I'm leaning back, as if I can change the center of gravity. Alright, full flaps 110. I'm at 110. Thank you, full flaps. Will help flare. Alright, now we're getting crosswind, are we? I'm in the drink again because I'm losing altitude too much. And Brett. Alright, I want to do this. I want to actually learn this successfully. So, let's bring this back and let's actually try that again, shall we? Might have to take it a little higher because I think that's not going to give me the... Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to do. Whoa. Alright, let's try that again. Reading all the instructions there, I'm letting it drop to slow. So I think what I did was I backed off the engine too much. Alright, we're definitely going for a full flaps, and I think we got a crosswind here. Alright. Power on, power on, power on, power on, thank you. Oh man, yeah, you oh! Thank you, landing gear. Oh, we're at 150. Oh, that's too high. Man, this is hard. Boom, yeah. Time for a butter landing. There is no butter with this. This is nothing but frozen butter and soft bread. It rips it apart. Alright, I'm going to come in a little faster now. Thank you. Problem is I won't be able to slow it down. Now we get the lift. There's different lift over that water than there is... Oh, we're going to bounce. Oh, man. This is really hard to land. I might have to do some more practice on that. So what's that? Half a dozen booms? And there's no wind. Alright, there's also no fuel here by the looks. Oh, there it is right there. Holy schmoly. Alright, I'm going to have to give this a bit more try before we do that. Otherwise, I could sit here all the time. I've got one more landing to do. One more takeoff and one more landing in this stream. So, Maybe we'll try a little harder there. But I was following the 130, flaps 30, at 120, full flaps 110, short final, help flare, land on the main. It just drops. There seems to be a different lift over the water than there is over the land there. As soon as I get over the land, I'm shooting up in the air. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in close enough here with everything else. Alright, I'm going to fuel. We might take 85%. We don't have that far to go. Alright. And Shark, I didn't see that. Stop calling me shortly. Yes. Oh, we got some laughing faces as well. Surely. No, I don't have that. I probably should get some sound files like that. Oz definitely has got some pretty cool ones. I think what you need to put in is exclamation redeem flush. That's pretty much what I got. Yeah, we crashed that one. So what we'll do is we'll have a practice at the next one, because that will be the final. I don't know why I'm not, you know what, let's put the landing thing away and let's get the takeoff going again. We'll open our canopy. Alright, you have to check your center of gravity. Wait, there's a center of gravity. That's flaps. Where's the center of gravity? Stick, is that here? Or something? Cowling flaps. Ooh. That allows it to open up, does it? Right. I was not even using that. Loving the plane. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go for another takeoff. This time, no flaps. Brett plays. All in time, mate. All in time, mate. First flight I've ever done in this, remember? Alright. Check your center of gravity, CG. I'm sure that's what that means. No, I haven't. Oh, yes, I've checked it. No, I don't know how to. Alright, 2 units right rudder, 2 units of right rudder. Right, that'll be 2 positive, not 2 negative, thank you. Alright, what's that, midnight? Another video of Brett Plays has just come out by the looks of it. Thinking that's probably actually a Beam NG. 3 units of elevator trim. 3 units of elevator trim. Is that with, this is elevator trim, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there. How do I know? Oh. Zoom in. 3 of elevator nose up. Elevator. Yep, okay. 3 is about there. Is that right? Wow, okay, that's a fair bit. See, this is all the stuff I wasn't doing. Luke's loving this plane. 35 bucks, so like, what's that, £20 maybe? Maybe not even that. 18 or so, and it's pretty good. 45 mile per hour, 3000 RPM. Oh, 300 elevator trim. 40 mile per hour, 3000 RPM. Backstick until roll. Compensate torque with the right rudder. Let the tail rotate. How do I know I'm doing 45 mile an hour? Oh, because the thing starts at 50. Okay. Alright, so we got right rudder. Oh man, oh, there we go. Oh wait, am I actually lifting there? Oh, I didn't mean to. No, it just looks like it's floating that way. I guess these didn't take off such a narrow... Okay. That actually was a little bit better. Alright, gear up, thank you. Let's keep the window down for a moment. And I might turn out this way. So the window open, not down. Right, so no flaps, much easier. He didn't do the outside thing. Can't see Chuck, he must be behind me. Oh no, he's already up in the air, that's why. Duh. You've been doing this channel for 10 months and got 1550 subs. Bloody good going, mate. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of hard work. This is my full-time job now. Well, not technically. I'm technically, the wife's asleep. I'm technically retired. Not really, but I'm too young to retire. But yeah, we. Right now, I'm going to trim that down. Thank you. All right, so we talk about right rudder. Yeah, we do. So yeah, I'm not working for a living outside of YouTube because I can financially do that. This is flying fairly level now. I'm quite happy with that. So I've basically put in a lot of effort onto YouTube. So I started 28th of July. I also found a niche, and that's, I think, a lot to do with getting successful. Let your audience know what it is you do. So what I do is mostly mods for flight sim or mods in other stuff. It is gaming though, so it's not just mods. But because I have put in hundreds and hundreds of videos, planes into Flight Sim X, I was able to do it. Oh, what happened there? Sorry about that. There are too many symbols. I thought I undid that so it doesn't do that anymore. Sorry about that. I'm not too worried about the symbols because symbol protection, you know what, I'll turn it off. You can smash the symbols all you like. You're never too young to retire, especially if you worked hard enough to get where you are. I'm trying to retire before 50. Yeah, I'm not 50 yet. We own our own property. We have no mortgage, no bills, except we went and got a caravan earlier this year because we're getting close to 50. My next birthday will be 50. Chunk, Mr. Brett plays and chat. Hello, Chunk. I am flying a P-40 tonight. I know, actually, I'm flying it, but I'm not successfully landing it. Once so far out of the 2 landings. Well, one of them was actually an accidental. I needed to land because I ran out of fuel. So this thing's got 3 fuel gauges. I was not at all looking at. I thought all 3 were set up. Alright, so let's put our takeoff paperwork away, thank you. Okay, so with that right rudder, now what are you set on? Going back to... Right, so that's me doing it. Yep, cool. Right rudder. It is actually helping prevent me from rolling over to the left at 2%. So I don't know whether I need to keep that. You don't look much older than 37. Hey, cool, thanks. I'm actually 49. I'm going to be 50 next year. And I'm just a big kid. Wish I was with you in the Spitfire. Yes, we got a P-51, but I accidentally took all the P-51s out of my... all but one. And Chuck's not using that one. So Chuck, on fire. Day over 21. Oh, I don't know about that. You haven't seen me in the morning. I'm definitely a day over 21 there. A couple of times. Especially if I've been up till 3 or 4 in the morning. Stu's putting some pictures on Discord. That's a nice tiny picture there, Stu. But looks pretty cool. I'll get back on a flight plan here. What are we supposed to be flying now? I didn't actually set it. Scroll down, thank you. We're going... Wait, do we have more than one to before Jackson? Yeah, we do. But just a bypass. Alright. AYLS is 116, which is kind of almost where we were going anyway. Alright, 116. No autopilot, so it's not like I can follow it, but I do like that marker. Alright, so reading the manual there that talked about flying to Alaska as a bush trip, which they're saying is not currently available, they're saying flying between 1 and 3,000 is going to give you the best fuel economy. That may be for the colder climate, but probably get the best trip as well. Maybe when they unlock that and I start to master this, I'd give it a go, but it's going to be 7 hours. 7-hour stream is... Well, what are we now? 2 hours 38? 7-hour stream is not impossible. Definitely need some planning on that. Oh, we're going to hit this cloud right through it, aren't we? Alright, how are these fuel tanks going? Almost half. Now, which one's the one up top? I think it's... I don't know if it's that one there or not. What we'll do is we'll share them around. What's the X on the plane for? No longer available. Is an X is it part of a fighter wing? Don't know. There is a so there's about 4 or 5 liveries for this particular plane, and there is a civilian one as well. I think there's a silver one from memory. Let's have a quick look and see if it shows it in their page. No, but there is a white one for going to... there's a Russian one, so it's white. Oh, there's also a blue Russian one. My boss is not impressed with me watching YouTube. Hello, Mr. Brett's boss. I don't know if you can hear me. Maybe you're in earbuds or something. You're on lunch break? Alright. Let me show you what we got here. So this is the web page of all their different aircraft liveries. So we saw the American one there before. Internal US Army. Some other stars. A British one. No, that's Australian. No, that's the British one. That's the Australian one. British, American. Then they've got the Russian. We also got a blue and white Russian by the looks of it. Although I don't remember seeing that. And then we've got a Silver Army one. And I'm sure there was a one that was private, like a what do they call them? Not private, but yeah, I guess it was private. Civilian, that's it. Just counting down the days till I leave. Yeah, how long you got? Is it a couple of months or a couple of weeks or what? I'd say your boss is probably just not impressed with you leaving. More to the point. Alright, so flight plan to Jackson. This is the final destination is 135. So let's pop that around. We're almost following that anyway. Almost by accident. I think I got this quite well trimmed. There is no autopilot. If I press it, nothing happens. Gentle movements. Got it trimmed. We're probably descending just a fraction. Oh, trim 1.1. There we go. Thank you. Alright, Papua New Guinea. We're getting to some civilization. Still, I must admit, there's not a lot here, is there? Alright, come on, flight path. We're not going down the whole coast there. So where do they... I guess they come in and out of on a boat. There's no roads here that I can see. Do you know, that's, besides the few places that we've landed, that's almost the first civilization I've come across. Counting down to the days I leave, just had a barbecue at work. I leave the end of June. End of June, where are we now? I'm in the 12th of June, so good on you, mate. Tell you what, I left my job and moved state straight away and started another job. I basically took long service leave to do up the house to sell it, and then we moved, and I already had the job ready to go. They were saying, when can you be here? And I'm like, so I gave them a date and I wasn't ready, so I had to keep flying back until I finally got it done. But I ended up quitting that job on the spot. I was driving 100 kilometers to get to work, and then 100 kilometers to get back, and I was driving while at work as well, so spending ages driving, and then also doing up the other house to sell, and then we ended up buying the property that we're in, and I had to move in. I'm like, you know what, I don't need to keep working. We had a lot of money in the bank at the time, because we bought a house that was a lot cheaper than what we sold for, so, and paid our mortgage off. That's kind of why I stopped. Although you are not quite retiring though, Chunk, are you? Semi-retiring. You're changing career in order to make it more life friendly, and I think a lot of people do that these days. They look at ways to actually make life a lot more pleasant. Me, I'm playing computer games, and I'm sharing it with you guys. Sorry, simulators. Still with me, Chuck? Where are you, mate? Oh, he's over on the coastline. He's actually over the water. Oh, I'd probably actually look better down there. I might scoot over that way just a fraction. Bryce says, that's interesting. I'm considering leaving Vic for South Australia. Cheaper house prices, cheaper utility prices, more chilled out lifestyle, less lockdown, etc, etc. Yeah, 100%. I moved from New South Wales straight to Tasmania. We sold a 3-bedroom duplex, so that's half a house. So basically it has a joining brick wall and our own garage on 1/8 of an acre, and bought down here 5-acre 3-bedroom house with a 10 meter by 10 meter shed for 30%, no, for 66% of the price. So I mean, I guess it's all location. Taking a step out of the stress and working only part-time. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the job that I got down here was only a 3-day-a-week job to start off with, and I thought 3 days a week, awesome. And I'll drive the 100k. That's 600 kilometers a week driving. I don't mind that, and I'll do the work for 3 days, and then I got like 4 days off. Well, that lasted 3 months or thereabouts, and somebody else quit another job, and I stupidly put my hand up and said, I can do that too. Autopilot took me way off. Oh, I don't even have autopilot. So I put my hand up and I worked 5 days a week again, doing 2 people's job, essentially. I know it was 2 people's job because when I quit, it took 2 of them to do the job. And I was like, I'm out, I'm stressed, I can't sleep. or I'm not getting enough sleep. Turned out I had sleep apnea and I didn't even know it. But I was so exhausted. Oh, we're back to that. You know what? What we might do is we might actually change to some funky music, since we've already had this once or twice. Or you know what? Maybe we'll actually try something completely different. Here's something I haven't heard for a while. Yeah, this is kind of probably better off for jet music, but anyway. Alright, I'm going to run down closer to the ground here. What have we got down there? Some sort of village or something? Definitely a road here. So, anybody in my YouTube stream ever been to Papua New Guinea? Probably not those that are awake at 12:18 at night, although there might be some. Alright, still trying to climb. Yep, thank you. Alright, how are we doing with the fuel? Almost 50% and almost 50%. Cool, thank you. Oh, wrong one. That way, thank you. I might actually just run that one back down to 50 as well. Whoa, there we go. Let's back this off a bit. Where are we? We're making our way down the coast. I got an idea. Alright, let's see if I can hold this straight. Alright. Let's shove our head out the window like a dog. Just imagine the tongue flapping. Woohoo! It takes it back in. Okay, cool. Alright, that's pretty cool. And over and down. Alright, cool. Oh, I like this plane. This is pretty cool. I'm glad I bought it. I guess the only thing stopping me is I'm only 28 and I only have a financial backing of having sold and bought one to two block of land in regional Victoria, so not much. Yeah, look, admittedly we got helped along with inheritance. I married an only child, and when her parents passed away, admittedly I did a lot of work for that. Doing up their house and setting it up, and they went to nursing home and all that type of stuff, so we had the house rented out and we managed it and all the rest, but we did sell the place after they passed away, and that paid off our mortgage, and that's what made us decide, you know what, better lifestyle is going to be more enjoyable. So yeah, it was Tasmania, clean air, hardly anybody around. Look, housing prices are going up through the roof right now, everywhere in Australia, but especially Tasmania, because we haven't had lockdown, except I think 14 days or thereabouts in one region, right at the beginning, after the boats came back into Sydney, and a lot of people on those boats were actually from Tasmania, and they came and put it into the hospital system here, and quite a few of them died. But shared it with others, so they locked down the entire hospital, brought the army in, and the army basically moved everybody out of the hospital to other hospitals in isolation wards, and they deep cleaned the entire hospital and then re-got it going, and we pretty much, I think, haven't had a local case now for more than 181 days. That's what I saw recently, but we haven't had any, as far as I know, pretty much any lockdown. We haven't had to wear masks, except at the airport and when you're on the plane, or if you're on the boat that makes its way across. So, look, it's the environment. If you're into that type of thing. All right, I'll just move to this fuel here. So that's the, what is it called? Fuselage. Okay. So I'm 50%, 50%, and front wing, rear wing. Now I'll take 50% down to here. We should be able to make it all the way down now. You know what, I'm seriously thinking, what are we doing? 200 mile an hour, 250 mile an hour. Don't shove my head out again, but temperature's up there. I didn't watch my temperature before, but I also played with the cowling flaps. That's for ground cooling. I don't need that. Alright, cool. But I probably should just keep an eye on whether that changes my temperatures. Full temperature's actually up there a fair bit too. We'll back that off. Alright. We are on our final stretch to Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea. This has actually been a long flight. I've been a chef in hospitality since I was 17. I'm already so done with stress and not sleeping, and I'm not even 30. Mate, I think Western society has made a lot of workplaces or environments or mentality of people very stressful with expectations and the likes. For a long time, probably until I was at least 30, I didn't buy a house. I traveled a lot in the 20s, but I didn't buy a house. I thought, what for? I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to have a mortgage, you know. But then getting married and then realizing, you know what? Probably not going to be traveling again. Maybe I will. So the story makes me even more keen to make the lifestyle change and consider happiness and lifestyle over work. Yeah, but you got to live, so you got to be sensible. A lot of people are moving to the bush, as they call it. Rather than buying some expensive something or other, they get out and they go and live somewhere where it's a lot easier to do the job. And a chef, come on, surely you, or hospitality, there's got to be jobs available almost in every town. Maybe not fancy chef, like you know, high-end restaurants, because they're not necessarily going to be in every town. But cooks, people got to eat. So you've got a decent business there. I was in employment services, so people getting jobs. Look at the window open. That's pretty cool. And I did a lot of adult education. I taught people how to get jobs. I think actually doing a lot of public speaking helps with YouTube as well. So learning how to talk. So if you're going to do a YouTube channel, I got any drink? Yeah. Keep the throat lubricated and talk and entertain. If I just sat here not doing anything and flying straight, you'd probably get bored. So it's kind of like interact, look. You know, the reason why Shane does so well, he's been doing it for years, he interacts with his audience too. And I think you'll find that it's probably the same with most. So my cowling flaps are the ones down the bottom, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. With most successful YouTubers, now I don't necessarily call myself successful. I'm still small. I'm doing okay for a small YouTuber, is what I think. But successful YouTubers, they interact with their audience. They keep them captivated. People keep coming back. They want to see more. You moved out of Melbourne in January. Oh, mate, perfect time to move out of Melbourne into Gippsland. My life's a lot better than it was, but COVID and lack of income is killing me. Yeah, I don't know why Victoria keeps having the problem more than, say, New South Wales and Queensland. I don't think it's because of your government. Yes, the government's the one, thank you for doing aerobatics. The government's the one making the choice to shut it down, but you're still getting the cases. And why are you getting the cases? It's not the government giving people the cases. It's there's choices there that's going on. There's a bunch of people who don't want to comply with staying away from other people. Like a couple who drove to Queensland. Shane was mentioning it on his stream. You're in lockdown. You're not allowed to go. If you go, you might share it with somebody else. So what do? They go. Because they don't care. Like, you know, they don't care. I don't understand that. And there's a whole mentality. So I don't know whether Victorians just has a higher number of those people who just don't care, or what the deal is. Chefs are in very high demand in Australia. Some owners offering $10, up to $10 to start. You have to be good though. Offering up to $10. What do you mean up to $10? Up to $10 more per hour? Because they're already getting more than $10 an hour. I'll tell you what though, in the news in Tasmania there was a 10k just to start. Yeah, I think there's even some in Tasmania who are like, we'll pay for expenses to come over and we'll give you money to start off. Because a lot of them, especially Tasmania, because Tasmania was very reliant on hospitality. I'm going to see how long this is going for. Oh, I saw those wings coming, chunk. Tasmania had a huge tourist from overseas tourism. But when they stopped coming, you know, the income changed. But we're getting a lot of locals now wandering around, and like I've been travelling around as well. And they were giving last year they were giving vouchers out paid by the government to go and stay at places and the like. So they were giving a handout, which is awesome. But I saw on the radio, TV, just this week, cafes and restaurants and stuff are jumping up and down for cooks, chefs, staff, because a lot of the overseas backpackers and tourists and stuff that normally work their way around are not here. They've all gone home and they can't come back. Because almost 6 million people live in a southern location in terms of population to how South Melbourne is. People sure is the most populous southern location. Temperature in winter suits COVID. Yeah, I think probably the heat and all the people out in the sunshine. But people also get colds in winter. But yeah, I don't know. Look, I would recommend coming to Tasmania at a heartbeat. Absolutely, no problem recommending that. If you're in Australia, anybody from overseas, sorry, we're full. I'm just kidding. No, you'll have trouble getting in. It's probably more to the point, unless you're a celebrity, which is not cool. All right, Jackson. Although most of those come for work, and they got money to go and isolate for their few weeks. All right, full stop landing, please. Thank you. Plus Melburnians are up themselves. Not all of them, certainly, but enough to ruin it. Most regional Victorians want to remove themselves from Greater Melbourne and create their own state. Yeah, look, people in Western Australia say the same thing. They're like, we want to be separate. We in the Republic of Tasmania wonder what you guys up there in the country of Australia are thinking. We've got a moat and we're going to use it. That was the tagline. We got a moat and we're going to use it. And we're in a country that has a moat. So we got a double moat. So we're not even bringing the rest of you guys over. Alright, Port Moresby, enter down, left downwind, runway 32 right. Left downwind, runway 32 right. So what was the we're 25 miles out. 264 at 7. Okay. Wind is 264 at 7. And I've already forgotten it because I'm thinking about Melbourne again. 32 right. Wow, so there's more than one airport here. Or more than one runway, I mean. So look at this. We're almost near the capital of Papua New Guinea, and there's just no population. Isn't that awesome? Even Tasmania's got more than that. Although Tasmania only has a population of 500,000, so it's not a huge populous state. You got 4 main cities. Australia's short 600,000 and works in hospitality countrywide. Yeah, and you know what? Most of those were backpackers. Backpackers make up a lot of the hospitality industry. They come over, they work for their 12 months that they're here. They do a bunch of harvest work or farm work they have to. Tasmania would be equal second choice of Perth behind South Australia. Yeah, look, it depends on where your family is from. I moved here and my family moved here as well, so that was great. Am I descending? Here I am, but I'm trim up. So let's bring this up, thank you. Alright. Still got the window out. Let's make sure this piece of paper doesn't go flying. That'd be funny. Alright, landing again. Can we read those again? Avoid shallow. Gear down 130, flaps 30% at 120, full flaps at 110. So that's a fairly successive lowering of everything. And flare, put the mains down. I know that part, and don't drop the tail too early. Yeah, good luck with that. David Jacko says, the way hospo staff get treated, I can see why there's a shortage. I don't understand treating someone who's bringing a meal out or something poorly is acceptable. Like, it's just... Wait, I need to go that way. I don't get it. Why? They're going to give you food. I mean, what's the chances of them spitting in your food and you get COVID? I don't think they'd have COVID and be there working. But how about spitting in your food? Mount Buller can't even get snow workers. Wow. Mount Buller though. Mount Buller's in Victoria, isn't it? And they're not going to get snow workers if potential Melbourneites cannot get out of Melbourne. Where's this airport? Is that the other side of the mountain there? My family is Victorian, but originated in Hobart in the 1800s. I moved to Gippsland, and the whole family had followed within 6 months. Yeah, great. Look, the Gippsland's nice. I've got family there too. I think that's called the Gippsland. Is that where Sale is? Sale in the Gippsland? Oh look, my internet's gone and stopped again. Hello, get going. Thank you. I mean, it's way over on the coast, but is that part of Gippsland? Or is it just the... Oh, they're not quite in Sale anymore, I don't think. Where is this airport? Let's zoom in. I don't know. Oh, is that it there? Or is that a building? Oh, that's pretty much straight ahead. 34. I actually called way out, didn't I? Make left downwind runway 32. We're going out left downwind. Make left. That's like keep the base to the left wing. Oh. Wow, I thought Mount Buller would be able to get workers. Oh wait, easy. Yeah, but isn't, like I said, isn't Mount Buller in Victoria? You wouldn't be able to get workers. Unless, I want to see, nobody from New South Wales is likely to want to come over the Victorian border for fear of getting locked in. So I wonder how Threadbow and stuff are going. Is it snow season yet? Don't know. Yeah, sailors in the central Gippsland Lakes region, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I got cousins there. My mother and my brother and auntie and cousins, I got a few other more cousins, even a sister, all live in Melbourne, or just on the outside of the region of Melbourne. But enough that they got locked in and couldn't go to Queensland for their holiday that they'd already planned. So there's the airport, 34 right, was it? Oh, we're loading in something, 32 right. Oh well, I would have worked it out when I got there. Can you shut that down, or we're too busy loading stuff? No, there we go. We're definitely loading in this. Bulla paying truckloads at the minimum. At the minimum to workers. Yeah. Well, they probably used to have what would they be called? Backpackers from Canada or Scandinavian countries, or the places that are used to working in snowfields. And exploiting backpackers for cheap pay cheeses me off. Just started, okay. They do the same here in Tasmania when it comes to picking fruit and stuff. They pay per load, which I understand. Okay, pay per load. Clear the land. Okay, cool. I understand paying per load, but when you've got, you really got to work absolutely your ringer off to get minimum wage, but they won't pay minimum wage. They'll only pay piecemeal, or whatever it's called, piece wage. And they wonder why they can't get workers, because they won't pay locals, and locals may not be fit enough to work flat out in order to actually earn minimum wage. So here's the thing: rather than letting your vegetables or your fruit go to waste or rot because you can't get workers, and then complaining and asking the government for a handout, you might actually be able to pay locals a wage, get the stuff picked, and then sell it and still make a profit. You just won't make as much of a profit. But I think what they do is they go, oh, we didn't get picking, so we're going to chuck out all this produce and then just get a tax write-off and maybe a government handout, which is not cool. Alright, I'm going to bring this in a little bit quicker. Oh man, that really pushes the nose up. Alright, I'll look at your comments in a second. I saw some others popping up, but you know what? I'm trying to actually land this without crashing once. Once would be nice. I'll stay in this view. I'm not going to change, because what happens is I change and I end up crashing. So far so good. Can we actually get this to land? Thank you. I'm actually landing on the right runway as well. Alright, cool, thank you. Down. Wow, we were really floating. Down. Oh wow, it is really floating. Lucky we got a nice long runway. Oh man, come on. Whoa. No, down. I'm going to have to get down before the end of the runway. Oh, we bounced. Oh man, maybe what I should have done was landed on the grass. Holy schmoly. It's not pretty, but you know what? Oh my god. Look, it's scratched it a bit, but your toast is buttered. Oh man. Alright, let's break. Thank you. I am down. Alright, let's go and taxi. Now I think I heard HTC. Yeah, I'm acknowledging. Thank you. Contact ground. Yep, I'm handing off. Thank you. Alright. You don't want to leave Victoria. I highly recommend Gippsland, a cheap rent, a cheap house. Everyone in the community knows each other and sense of community. It's nice, isn't it? Sorry to take the chat on tangent. No, it's all good. It gives you something to think about. Story will lead me to the direction and not the aim of the stream. You know, that's cool. I'll probably look around Gippsland area. Actually, it's such a nice area. I reckon it's awesome. Alright. 121.7 request to gates. I probably should have gone to parking, but too late now. Alright. Am I going this way or that way? I'll stop here. Right smack on the runway. Chuck, great flight. Thank you, mate. Alright, do I have a ribbon? Thank you. We're going right. Alright. Oop. Turn right. Oh, don't go too fast, Brett. Ah, man. Alright, nobody saw that. I tried to take my hand off in order to press this and do that. And acknowledge the clearance. Thank you. Alright, cool. Not enough hands. Alright, head out the window. And this is going to be interesting when I do VR. Chunk, gotta go. Alright. Cheers, mate. Did somebody put their park brake on? No way. Am I stuck on something? Why will my wheels not work? I'm stuck. Did I hit pause brake? I did too. Ah, you're kidding. Alright, down. Right, so in all my confusion there, I hit pause, and that'll explain why I couldn't move. Oh, I know why, because I was trying to reach for the, you were not clear to take off. I was not trying to take off. Alright, where are we? 3E14, we'll bring it over to here, and we'll give this a good finish. Thank you very much for everybody who's come and had a chat, for Chuck or On Fire for flying with me. If we put in exclamation, I'll do it here. How do I spell your name? AWNFYR. We will actually get. Oh wait, what did I do? Okay, don't press Y. I need to type on here. So exclamation On Fire. AWNFYR. You'll actually get his YouTube channel too. Makes a whole bunch of stuff. A-Box says hello. Mate, you've come right at the end of my taxiing here. Alright. I might need to look out the other side. But welcome. Alright, hang the head out the side there. I've lost the taxiing now, so I'll just go over and sit with Chuck. Elmarkable, when the carburetor overheats, oil blows out over the windshield. Is that the same as the Corsair, is it? Well, you know what I might do? I might open the cowling. Shall I? I'm 100% cows down. How's that? Yeah, there we go. So I won't spend too long taxiing. Alright, looking out the head. It's been an awesome one tonight. I really enjoyed it. Cool, thanks. It was a little bit earlier than normal. I figured, you know what, taking an Australian RAAF from Australia to Papua New Guinea is probably going to get me more of an Australian audience as well, since I haven't been doing a lot of that. I've been doing midnight onwards, or 7 AM, and I seem to miss out on a lot of people then. Glad someone changed the subject. I have to say I enjoyed the stream too this evening. Cool, yeah, I did too. I learned how to fly this plane. Yes, I did land it. No, it was not pretty, but I landed it. Like, and then I pressed all sorts of buttons trying to acknowledge the ATC there, which probably could have just ignored the ATC altogether. That would have been cool. Which I know Shane from Oz Flight Sim ignores the ATC and doesn't even use it in stream, so it's probably not a bad thing. Alright, thank you. Stop there, park brake on. Let's get this off the screen, thank you. Alright, that is meant to be a P-51. I'm sorry again, Chuck, that I took that out of my folder when you're doing that. So, plane shut down, thank you. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes. Oh, sorry, at Just the Aussie Gamer. He's actually going to stream with me. We're both going to stream together on the same flight, so I'm going to join him. So it will be just some Aussie Gamers destination and flight, so it's all about him, but I'm going to try and bring along a few of my guys. Hopefully Chuck here can come and join us. I'm going to be taking the free Edgeley Optica for the flight, and I've already got a schedule ready to go for that, for those who want to join. Alright, I wonder where my nose went. Alright, turn the lights off too, thank you. Alright, so that is the P-40. That was my first flight. I only bought it this afternoon. 35 Australian dollars. You can do a quick check on that as well. Who needs ATC? Brett Places and myself are doing a multi-stream event. I promise no lockdown, hospo or house price talks. Mate, whatever. We can talk whatever. But welcome to Port Moresby, everybody. This has been a great flight. It was quite a long flight. If you want to replicate this, I do have it on my Discord. And it is saved there, so you can actually do it yourself. Other than that, have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, everyone.